Alright everybody, welcome back. I got all kinds of junk in my yard and sometimes I just want to get rid of it the quick way. Anyways, I thought that would be kind of a neat trick there, but I do have a pallet full of rounds that have been sitting in my backyard for 2 or 3 months now, and as you saw in my previous videos that I had to move my log splitter out of my yard because I need to take it to the tree service and split the wood up there. It's just a better situation and it's been really efficient that way, but the first thing I need to do is move all of these pallets out of the way and build a little house for this wood here. I'm going to split this wood old style. We're going back to the axe today, and I'm just going to kind of get through it because, I don't know, I only got about 10 or 15 rounds, so I should be able to do most of them. Now, there is a couple that I'm not able to get through, but it's mainly because that darn wooden axe handle is about to break off on me. I set it down last year and haven't really used it much since, that wooden handle maul I have, and the other handle already broke on me on my other maul, but it is about to break, so at the very first swing you'll see I get it stuck in that big ash round and it won't even come out here in a minute, and I don't want to push it, so I just move those up to my garage where my log splitter is, and I'll use the log splitter and get those tough ones split up there. I don't want to break my handle. Anyway, so I'm going to speed most of this video up today. I got about an hour's worth of footage of me splitting wood, and y'all saw plenty of that last year now. That's just kind of why I started to mix it up a little bit, because I'm my own hardest critic. I mean, let's be real. I don't want to be boring, and sitting there watching somebody split wood 50 or 60 times in a row, to me that's boring. I mean, I'm putting myself in the audience's shoes here, and that seems like it's a repetitive and boring and just making for some stupid video content. So I don't want to do that over and over again, and that's why I kind of mix it up a little bit, and I like to have variety, and I don't want to be, you know, boring. I'm trying to get the views going and make the channel interesting and stuff, and you gotta put yourself in the audience's shoes and be real. That's boring. So anyways, I'm gonna split some more wood today. It's been quite a long time. I think we've seen a lot of variety, and you're just gonna kind of watch me build a pallet house here, and then we'll move on with it. But I'm gonna speed this up and quit blabbering. I just wanted to kind of explain what's going on and why I'm doing the variety, because I don't want to be boring. So here we go, let's get on with the pallet building. And that was a pretty smooth deal. So now I'm just gonna get these rounds down here, and I got a place to store them, so now I can go ahead and get to splitting them. I just needed a place to stack these things. I'm starting to run low, but I have plenty of room to make little pallet huts like that. So I just want to jump in here now. You can see how I got stuck, and if you look at the way that handle was moving, you can see it's loose and it's moving around. It's about to break off already in that ash round, and you can see that ash round, it's got about a 12-inch branch running into the side of it, and that's just not going to split very easily. So I'm going to have to do some work on that maul if I plan on using it anymore. It's really loose. It just has one wedge in it, but I do have an extra wedge, so I can try to pound that thing down in there, put some glue on it, put some wedges on it, but ultimately they always break. And I've mentioned it, that's an oval eye maul handle in that. It's a sledgehammer, it's an oval eye. It's not those really wide other types of handles that an axe mounts on. Forgive me, I don't know what they're called, but so that oval seems to get really loose, and it'll break off. I'll probably work on it a little bit and try to tighten it up some, but eventually it will break. So, anyways, I just left those 2 or 3 that I was having a problem with, and I'll take them up to the log splitter. But I'm just gonna get on with splitting this little pile of rounds up here today. I had kind of a mess sitting around in my backyard, and that stuff needs to be split and drying. It's the time of year where that stuff needs to be sitting in the sunshine and baking in the sun and getting dry. So I needed to get this stuff split and done, and it's back to the axe today. So thanks for watching. I'm going to speed this stuff up and just probably play it. You don't want to watch 50 minutes of me doing this. So we're going to speed it up here and just blast through this splitting, and we'll move on with the video. And I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Tell all your friends, share it, and don't forget to watch the videos if you subscribe, please, because I got statistics showing that over 96% of the people that watch the videos aren't even subscribed, and it doesn't make sense to me at all that people would take the time to subscribe. And I got over 16,000 subscribers, and my views sometimes are pretty low. And then when you take in consideration that 97% of those views are coming from unsubscribed accounts, I don't know what the heck's going on, but I'm just hanging in there making videos, doing my thing. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, okay, now I'm just speeding through this. Like I said, you don't want to watch this in real time. It took about 30 minutes, so I do end up getting really tired here. It's 95 degrees today, and I'm wearing my butt out. I am just drenched in sweat, and my axe handle's going to break, so I just called it quits on these before I break my handle. And now I do want to show some footage of this little turtle that's been hanging around. You've seen him before if you watch the channel, and he's pretty funny. He just hangs out with me, and he comes out of his shell and walks around. And I was out here watering my tomato plants and just doing all kinds of stuff, and he's just walking around on the patio there. There he is by some wood, and he just kind of walks around and eats some food, and he's not scared at all. And I know everybody's seen box turtles before, and it's nothing like out of the ordinary, but it is kind of weird and kind of cute that he just kind of hangs out with me. I mean, I was watering and doing stuff, and he was just walking around on the patio. He's not even trying to hide. So I wanted to just end this off with some footage of my little buddy here. He's a new guy to the backyard. We had one last year, and I could tell he was the same one because he had a little white spot on his shell. And I know this is the same guy, too, that I've seen several times. I can just recognize him by the size and everything. He was living there, and I had... Where all that wood that I was splitting today, I had it stacked up on a few pallets. I just had a pile of junk pallets stacked up, 3 or 4 of them, and then I had a bunch of rounds sitting on it. He may have been living underneath those pallets in there, so I hope I didn't wreck his house, but he's appears to be okay now. This is what that wood looks like. And I just busted it up. Some of it's pretty big. I don't even care. I'll burn it myself. That maple will dry out real good. That maple's some good burning wood. So I just made little pallet structures here, and I got some nice chunky firewood. Now I'm going to line those structures all down through there and fill it up. Have a good day.